The city of Barrie is immediately instituting a state of emergency to proclaim our streets, our boulevards, our parks, our squares, our feeling of safety, and our order.
More Canadian dysfunction from Amy Eileen Ham. Now, she is the nurse who has been persecuted for years now by the Nurses College in British Columbia for accurately describing reality as pertaining to gender theory, for knowing biology, right? For knowing the thing that every single human has known for all of history until 15 minutes ago. There's men and women, and that's it. And they can't become each other. So she says, my kid's school district, no lie, we have a budget shortfall, so we are cutting teachers, computers, and services for special needs kids. But we are adding new Progress Pride flag logos on all buildings, and we are hiring a new district principal of Indigenous education and equity. And this is equity. This is what equity is. Dysfunction. Priorities, Jamie Sarkanek says. Yeah, but this is what we call woke dysfunction, right? It's just about the ideology. It's about pushing, and it's about spreading the ideology to more vulnerable minds all the time. That's why you have to have the pride flags everywhere. It's to spread the mind virus. That's why you have to have the new district principal of Indigenous education and equity to tell everybody about different ways of knowing and other absurdities. It's about spreading the mind virus. Whatever institution is taken over by the idea pathogen, it ceases to function for its original purpose. Now it's about spreading the mind virus to new vulnerable minds. That's what's happening in Canada. All right, let's move on. Mayor from Ryan Garrettson here. The mayor of Barrie has declared a state of emergency due to crime, lawlessness, and out-of-control homeless encampments. You mean like literally every other place in Canada? He blames the judges and the rest of the judicial system for not doing their job to keep criminals off the street. But don't dare say Canada is broken. Absolutely not. Well, it's also the crime legislation of the Liberal government as well. So, I mean, that's really what gives the Liberal judges, the activist judges and activist police chiefs permission to do what they're doing, to endanger the public.
Judges are superseding everyday bylaws. The cities have enacted to create and maintain order. The Barrie Police Department operates as an arm's length police service overseeing law enforcement, or the lack thereof, being told by the justice system that it's a waste of time to enforce drug possession or drug use laws. This because often those same judges just mentioned throw the cases out and warn the prosecutors to steer away from such charges. While I support the county's plan to deliver new space and the Heart Hub, we have all simply run out of time. The city of Barrie does not have control over this emergency until now. Today, I'm announcing that I've declared a state of emergency in the city of Barrie, as I requested the former administration to do.
See, this is equity, right? It's actually the purpose of progressivism. Like the crime, it's the purpose of it. Because you have to understand, it's equity. It's really society's fault, right? It's not the criminal's fault, right? It's the system that made them do the mean things. They don't even really want to do them. It's the system, something called the system, forcing them to do it. So it's really the victim's fault. That's equity for you. Just name me a place that's not radical progressive, radical leftist, that doesn't have all of this dysfunction, whether it's crime, healthcare, whatever. Global warming linked to consumption of sugary drinks, ice cream, and new research. Thank you, CTV News, for this bullshit, for this climate alarmist bullshit. Thank you. What a waste. Whoever did this should just be fired. The whole thing is just a waste. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of human potential. Just every part of this is a waste, right? This is just more woke dysfunction. Global warming linked to consumption of sugary drinks, ice cream, and new research. Shut up, CTV News. Do something useful. Why don't you do what you didn't do during the election and go talk to some people in the UK about Mark Carney's term as a governor of the Bank of England? Apparently, it didn't go so well. Unfortunately, the people of Canada didn't know that because you didn't tell them. Maybe do some real journalism. Maybe save the global warming linked to consumption of sugary drinks and ice cream. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe you're just embarrassing yourself at this point. It's like you don't even want your industry to survive. What is going on? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.